Okay, so you want me to, kind of like an older woman? Somewhat. Not, like, soft or high-pitched, but, kind of like a medium. You mean, like, your voice? Just read. Okay. Asagi. Asagi. Or Sagai, whatever. We'll just call him A, because I don't think we'll ever pronounce his name right. Yeah. And I had to report in to Makoto. We said our goodbyes to Toya and headed back to Mako Salon. When we arrived at Makoto's room, the rest of the Nagasaki vigilants were gathered there, along with the Shogun. The Shogun must have been preparing more renovations for the salon, because he was carrying a hammer and saw with him and looked excited. Oh boy. Damn phone. So what? Let them call. We're not gonna answer anyway. Considering how tired everyone else appeared, I assume they had all struggled in vain to stop him. My precious Kagura. He's your Kagura? Ugh. Leave it. Okay. You were told Toshi and Soshiro had still not returned from patrol. While we were out observing the shadow vigilance punishment, we met their leader Gin, Shinonome. So he takes part in the action too. What was it like? He actually performed the punishment. But if it wasn't anything like one of ours, the man is certainly strong, but it was really ugly to watch. As usual, A spoke his mind and didn't mince words. After listening, Makoto shifted his attention to me. What did you think of him, Hikari? That punishment made me realize I don't want to cross him. It would be a mistake to cross him. He really knows how to instill fear. In fact, I wouldn't even call it a punishment. It was murder. With some hesitation, I managed to speak my mind too. Makoto then thoughtfully folded his arms. How about their group as a whole? Can you trust them? At this point, I'm still not sure. Toya seems like the decent guy, but those other two, they make it hard to give an answer. Makoto reacted bitterly when he heard A and I were both in agreement. So Toya comes across as trustworthy, whereas the group as a whole remains in question. Regardless, reports I've received say that crime has dropped sharply. Wherever they've been active in the past. The Shogun swept the room with his gaze as he spoke. I'd like you to... Fuck. I try, okay? I try. Listening to a struggle is kind of amusing. I guess it's a little amusing. But it's not for us to laugh, so we suffer. Huh. I'd like you to observe them a little longer and ascertain their intentions before passing judgment. I wasn't involved in their establishment, so this is a good chance for all of us to learn more about them. You heard the Shogun. You will continue observing their group for now. Makoto's response marked the end of our meeting. My thoughts immediately returned to Shinonome's punishment. He had tormented that ruffian and slowly driven him to his grave, one shot at a time. Why did he punish him like that? There must some reason. There was so little I understood about Shinonome, and it left me feeling unsettled. Several days later, we received word from Toya that the Shadow Vigilance would be carrying out another punishment. At Makoto's request, A and I once again headed out to observe them. Can we continue? One more story ticket. We already waste too much reacting to this. Fine. Can make another video out of it? We'll see. Sorry to drag you all the way out here. It's just me this time, so this shouldn't take long. You're performing the punishment alone again? Yes. After determining a time and place when our target won't have company, we normally work alone or in teams of 2. That explains why they don't need anyone keeping watch or warding off bystanders. A and I slipped into the shadows and prepared to watch Toya work. Before long, his target came walking towards us, and Toya stepped from the darkness with his sword in hand. The man must have been guilty because he seemed to immediately realize that Toya was a vigilant. You know why you're about to be punished, don't you? Wait, You also know I won't listen to any of your excuses. Toya's sword flashes through the air. Rest in peace. It was a brilliantly executed strike, and all Toya needed to finish the man. And unlike Shinonome's punishment the other day, this feels much more similar to one of ours. We shouldn't wield our strength according to the needs of the weak, and never for our own desire. After making sure the man was dead, Toya shed his sword and turned to face us. How was that? Have I managed to earn your trust? This is only the second punishment. We've seen you perform. Besides, Makoto has to make that decision. A answered, prudently and with a shrug. I have to ask, though, why does your boss think about punishments? He can be pretty cruel, but it's all because of that one incident. Toya got distracted in his eyes, got a distant look in his eyes, and a dark shadow seems to fall over him as he mumbled. It certainly wasn't a cheerful expression that led me to join the vigilance. Maybe Shinonome had something similar happen in his past, and perhaps it was somehow reflected in that cruel punishment. I still couldn't get Shinonome out of my mind. Question Toya point blank about Shinonome. Ask about the relationship. Nah. I'm gonna pick the first one. If I'm curious about him, there's no point in hiding it. I looked Toya straight in the eyes. What incident was that? Have you known Shinonome quite a long time? Toya looked faintly surprised. He stared back at a moment before giving me a troubled smile. I don't feel comfortable telling you about his past. If you really want to know, you should get his consent. I know he won't tell you himself, but his consent is enough. Then I'll be able to talk. However, dang, Markiplier. I want to watch your video so badly, but I'm in the middle of a video, dude. So, meh, gotta wait. However, I suppose I can answer your second question. We've been together a very long time. You would probably call us childhood friends. We were born in the same village and have never been apart since. Toya's feelings for Shinonome were apparent in the sincerity of his answer. If he's unwilling to freely reveal Shinanome's past due to their friendship, then he must think highly of him. I must say, this really raises my confidence in Toya. Still, this told me nothing about Shinonome, and it was obvious I couldn't go asking more questions. Ooh, that was a wonderful choice. And we wasted almost 13 minutes into this. We'll make another video, and hopefully we can get those 3. Okay. Bye, Shovity fans. Yeah, bye.